Hello, students. Today I'll begin the new poem, The Soldier by Rupert Brooke. As usual, before beginning with the explanation of the poem, I'll give you a brief introduction of the poet Rupert Brooke and the poem, The Soldier. Rupert Brooke was born in England in 1887 in a well to do, educated family with academic legacy. Life and creations of Rupert Brooke are a pleasant contribution of patriotism, chivalry, and education. Rupert gradually assumed a symbolic role which gradually turned into the sanctity of the myth of a war hero and a dedicated warrior who sacrificed his life for his motherland. Brooke is remembered as a war poet and is closely identified with the ideas and thoughts related to the commencement of the First World War. Educated at Rugby and at Cambridge, Brooke wrote both poetry and prose. He also wrote some criticism and drama. He was a man with serious political and social interests, but his association with the rising patriotic fervor of the 1914s and then his early death in 1915 resulted in excessive praise of his war poetry, which overshadowed the rest of his work. An established poet before the outbreak of World War I, Rupert Brooke had travelled, written, fallen in and out of love, joined great literary movements, and recovered from a mental collapse all before the declaration of war, when he volunteered for the Royal Naval Division. He saw combat action in the fight for Antwerp in 1914 as well as a retreat. As he awaited a new development, he wrote the short set of 5 1914 war sonnets, which concluded with one titled The Soldier. The Soldier is one of the 5 sonnets which Brooke wrote and were published as the 1914 sonnets in December 1914 in the volume New Numbers. The Soldier is a sonnet that talks of poet's death. Poet's death. In this poem, the poet is in the guise of an English soldier. So, The Soldier is a sonnet that talks of the poet's death and what to think of him after he is dead. He glorifies the country that nurtured him, and that country is England. He calls himself dust, and that his grave will lie beneath the land of England. He will die a peaceful death and go to English heaven. The poet informs his audience, his readers, that what to think should he die. He tells them only to consider that a portion of some foreign field will be forever England as a result of his death. The soldier who was raised and nurtured by his country England will be buried in the earth. After he dies, the soldier will go to a peaceful English heaven where he will re-experience all his English memories. This poem is about a man who loves his country dearly. The country is England. He believes that if he should die in a faraway battlefield, that people should remember of him only that he was English. The plot of this poem reinforces its meaning because it deals with death and love. These are two powerful things that evoke feeling in people. It helps to create an image in the poem of a man who is very brave and would do anything for his country. The character in the poem reinforces the meaning because he truly believes in his country. The Soldier is the best and finest of all the war sonnets. It leaves a deep impression on its readers. The poem has a patriotic approach. The thoughts of a soldier towards his motherland with his immense desire to sacrifice his life, is also reflected in the poem. So that's all for the introduction of the poet and the poem The Soldier. Thank you.